Hey guys, welcome back. It's Jen with Lady Tarot 911 and Miss Nala. Hi Nala. Can you say hi? Say hi. She's so freaking cute. I can't even stand it. We are here to do your monthly read for October. So, okay, universe, what do you have for Gemini? Oh, okay. So before I start the reads, I've been meditating and channeling, and I've been channeling words for each of the signs. And the words that I got for you, and the reason I'm telling you this is because I want to. These words are going to either tie into the read, or maybe there's something that you connect with in your month of October. You read it, you hear it, you think about it, and then it connects you to this read. And maybe, just maybe, there might be something in here that, you know, that you can kind of connect with and go, oh, okay, so that, you know, that read was for me, or, oh, that's what she was talking about, or just to tie them together, to connect them. So the words that I had channeled for Gemini were starfish, water, and hammer. So starfish, water, and hammer were the words that I channeled. So that may mean something to somebody. Maybe you're going to the beach. Maybe that's what's happening, right? Water and starfish. I don't know where hammer comes into play, but so okay, let's get going here. Universe, what do you have for Gemini for the month of October? What is the message that you want me to give to them? And I have a cute new little deck that I'm gonna clarify with as well. Okay, so 2 cards came out already. Okay, I'm going to show them to you in order. Let me just pull one more. Okay, and then the bottom of the deck. Okay. 9 of Wands. This is, okay, so the 8 of Wands. Wands is about action and moving forward, doing something in our lives, right? To do, to take action. And when you get to the 8 of Swords, she's all wrapped up, and I'm sorry, not swords, wands. The 8 of Wands is a lot about action and communication and fast, forward, all at once type of action is the 8 of Wands. And after that comes the 9 of Wands, and the 9 of Wands is he's just a little weary. He's tired. And so there is going to be a lot of action being taken in October. I can already see that because you do have Wands and Swords already. And so this is about just coming to a point where it's kind of like, you know, just a lot happening, and a moment where you're just, you know, you're just kind of drained of it all, but it's all coming to an end for you, you know, with all this action. So, okay. So let's clarify these. You got the Page of Wands. Okay. Messages, communication. There's going to be a lot of communication here. These 3 cards, I'm going to move these over and move them down so you can see them. These 3 cards right here are all blue, and blue is the throat chakra. So this is about communication, messages, conversation, things brought to the table, and a lot of back and forth communication. So the 4 of Cups and the Knight of Swords. Okay. Quick, abrupt action being taken in October. Messages of a new path and taking action on that new path. This one, however, actually it was this way, I believe. This one, however, is not wanting what's offered. And we're going to find out why. We're going to see what's up with this. Okay. So right away, I'm getting something having to do with the past. The Knight of Swords is heading that direction. The Nine of Wands is looking that direction. And the Four of Cups is looking that direction in the past as well. However, the Page of Wands is looking the other direction. And he's the one that's the new path. So there's something regarding the past that there's going to be conversation coming up, or for you or for somebody around you. You're going to be getting messages. You're going to be getting news. You're going to be getting truths coming to the surface. Sorry. And this is going to help clarify things for you in the month of October. Which then at that point, you might decide to take a different path. And it actually looks like maybe you've already decided, because the Page of Wands is in the past position. Maybe you've decided to take another path, and on that path, then you're able to maybe cut out things with the Knight of Swords facing that direction, cut out things from your past, ways of being, thought processes, behaviors, things maybe within yourself, what you believe, or, obviously there's been a lot of work. There's been a lot of action and a lot of thought and movement that has been happening for your overall to be in Nine of Wands. So, okay, so why is the Knight of Swords here? Why is the Knight of Swords here? Okay. So yeah, when we're talking about the new path, the Fool is all about that. The Fool is stepping off into a new adventure, right? The unknown, taking a leap of faith. So something has taken place either within you, a realization through this conversation or talking, and these truths being brought about, or the conversation bringing to light something for you that is causing you or somebody around you to actually it's like that, to want to take abrupt action in a new direction. They're both facing the past though. So okay, so this is what I'm getting from this. I think maybe there was an action, a quick action that was taken, that maybe there was not a lot of thought or pre-planning, because the Fool is about taking a leap of faith, and this quick action and this leap of faith that was taken is causing a lot of weariness, and through this a new path was chosen, either for you or for somebody around you, like I mentioned. Why is the Fool here? Why is the Fool here? Fives and sevens, I keep telling the signs, have been my nemesis, and a lot of the readers are just like over the fives and sevens coming out. They're haunting all of our readings. The fives are about conflict, competition. The sevens are about like defenses, your guard up, about waiting, holding, like in a holding pattern. But Five of Wands is competition. There could have been competition at work or in a relationship. There's a lot of action happening here with all of these. I mean, right now you have 15 wands if you added all of these up. So lots of things happening in October for you, Gemini. Lots of things, moving parts around you. Even more conversation. There is going to be so much communication for you in the month of October. It's just unreal how much blue is. These are all tied in. So potentially there was an action that was taken, maybe something that wasn't thought out, a new leap of faith, a new beginning that you were wanting, and because of competition or conflict, or somebody else had done this and maybe had gone off and taken a leap of faith or gone in a different direction, and there's been a lot of worry, concern about this conflict that was happening. And yeah, the star. So even more blue. Geez. The star is about a wish and hoping. And the Empress is what's crossing that. So there is the potential that this has been a wish to maybe somebody in your life, or you have gone in a different direction, taken some action in a different direction, taken a leap of faith towards something in regards to competition, or now there is competition because there's been a wish for, and everybody seems to be facing the past except for the Page of Wands. Why is the Page of Wands here? I cannot believe how much blue is in this reading. Okay, why is the Page of Wands here? Again, 5. Conflict. Gemini, there has just been somebody up in their head wanting to take action, or just these thoughts are just causing some real, just sudden actions, some maybe back and forth, because there's wishing, which is, and swords, which is, can be up in our head, but there's also wands, which is taking action. So I feel like maybe, and it would be appropriate for a Gemini, right? I'm Gemini moon. So in my emotions, I'm Gemini, back and forth energies, this wishy-washy. Maybe there was somebody in your life who was wishy-washy, who came in and went out real quick, or somebody has caused this mental anguish within you of coming and going, and and you have a lot to say about that, or they have a lot to tell you, and it's not, oh, okay, so it's not coming to the surface, is what I was going to say. And then as I thought about that, that makes sense about water. There's a lot of blue here, which is about throat chakra, but it's also blue is the color of water, and water, that's where I'm connecting, that is coming to the surface. I think that there's something in the month of October that's going to come to the surface and is going to be laid out on the table and discussed, talked about. And this is going to be in regards to these actions that were taken, or there's going to be decisions being made about, taking care of things in the past, and then being able to, and this is a wish, is to handle things from past situations, or, we're already in a new cycle, but this could very well be, just the fact that you want to still close up some things that have been, maybe haunting you in your life from the past. And these are conflicts or competition or things that have transpired that have really come to the surface that are actually being handled now. So let's see, why is the Five of Swords here? Why is the Five of Swords? So a lot of just thinking, and then action and thinking, action and thinking. Yeah, see, we've got action. I mean, Knight of Swords, knights do take action, but the swords is about thinking. So we've got action, action, thinking, the Fool's stepping off into a new direction, action, action, thinking, action, thinking, and I also feel like maybe you have been isolating yourself, because he's alone, and this is very much about being alone, and this is very much about being alone. What is it with these swords? And oh, Gemini, you've had a rough go. You've had a lot happening and a really challenging time recently. That is about heartbreak and sadness and being very conflicted about something that's happened in the past that has had to do with a lot of sorrow. Why is the Three of Swords here for Gemini? Why is the Three of Swords here? Six of Swords. However, Six of Swords is transitioning into calmer waters. As you can see right here. And again, we're talking about water. So moving from these turbulent water to calmer waters, and he's taking her there. So I do feel that whatever has been taking place, either just absolute mental anguish or sorrows or competition or being in your head or just overthinking, being stuck, being mentally trapped in your head, however that's in the past. And now things are coming to maybe a calmer state. No wonder, like I said, he is so tired and weary and just, it's like, geez, can I get a break? I mean, and he looks pissed, and and I don't blame him, like, holy crap, what you went through or what you've been dealing with, or, a lot. You've been dealing with a lot, Gemini. Okay, let's bookend. Oh, geez, those went flying. Here, give me just a second. Okay. All right, Gemini, I'm back. So the two that fell on the floor were the Magician and the Queen of Cups. More blue. So this is about, so these two are bookending the Page of Wands. So you've really tried to be vigilant in taking care of yourself, Gemini, and you've been manifesting whether you know it or not. You have been through this whole situation, and it almost feels like your manifestations and learning come through these trials of agony or challenges galore. I mean, by the looks of it. And now you have a lot to say. A lot of the blue is in the center, and there is a lot that you have gone through, that you share with others, that you can relate to, that you have experienced. And through that, you've really tried to take care of yourself and nurture your heart and nurture yourself and your emotions. And in doing so, you are manifesting to get out of this, get out of these darker colors and head to your happiness. And you've been manifesting. You are a master manifester with those two cards. And you've been wanting messages, news, conversation, things to be laid out on the table. You want to talk about things. You want to get things solved. You want to address what's been happening. And that's been really difficult, no matter what the reason is. No matter what the reason is that it's been difficult, you have taken that isolation and that maybe that pain or that the sorrow, the heaviness, the conflict, and you have used it to throw it into yourself and to also manifest in a way that is going to bring you happier times. And that's fantastic. I mean, that is transmuting pain into something that's going to be positive is phenomenal. I mean, it really is. So, okay, why is the Five of Cups here? Or sorry, the Four of Cups, excuse me, the Four of Cups. So this is about, okay, you finally have cups, right? Jeez. In this reading, and Queen of Cups. So this is regarding emotions. I'm getting the sense now that you have gone through such a hard time, right? That now you're just kind of like over it, right? And you're holding back. But let's see. Why is the Four of Cups here for Gemini? And again, this is all happening, if it hasn't started already, in the month of October. This is the October read, but obviously we're all in different timelines. Why is the Four of Cups here for Gemini? Why is the Four of Cups here? Okay, so all on this row, what do you want to bet? It's all going to be cups now. So this is about, Eight of Cups is about walking away. So either through all of this, you have manifested, I mean, we're still talking a lot of blue here though. And maybe there's truths or conversation that have finally come to the surface and that have been finally, brought up to deal with. And this is you holding back, is saying, you know what, I'm over it. I just don't want what is being offered. And it doesn't equal the suffering or the endurance of what has been taking place. It just doesn't match up. And that's not something that you want to stick around for, because you have found your worth. You've found, you've put this time into yourself. You know what's going to make you happy. You've manifested. And so you are just simply walking away from whatever is being brought to you. Now, there's another way that I could see this. I could see this as that, that finally, oh yeah, okay, good. Because he's going in the right direction. Finally, all of these people were facing that direction, right? In the past. And finally, he is, or you are, he meaning, I mean, there's no gender in tarot. So it can be, female or male, but this person, either you or somebody in your life, is finally walking away from these broken cups. Everything in this past that has just been grueling, walking away, and maybe finally saying, you know what, I don't want what's being, because, okay, so if you turn this around, this cloud, right? The cloud that's offering that cup is coming from this direction. And finally, there is a sense of, nope, I'm not going to accept whatever is taking place. This can be somebody in your life who needed to handle all of this, right? And deal with all of this. If it's not Gemini, somebody's gone through the ringer. And now they're not accepting things that might have tried to come in between your relationship, and they're walking away from it. So that is because this is in the, you know, in the progression forward spot, and they're just not, they're walking away from that. So that's good, right? Okay, so why is the Eight of Cups here? Why is the Eight of Cups here for Gemini? Why is the Eight of Cups here? Oh, more cups. What did I tell you? This could be a surfacing, like the water that I was talking about, surfacing of finally finding, or somebody in your life finding their emotions and bringing up, finally being able to speak about their emotions, and it's like overflow of emotions and being able to address those. This is Five of Cups. You see me, I'm so glad that I have this setup where you can see the cards, because you see me shuffling, and I swear this is just, you're getting like the mega load of all the fives, and not a lot, you don't have any sevens, but the fives. So this, he's facing the other direction though. But this could be walking away from loss in the past, from these conflicts and this competition, and finally, you know, having this hope, which is divinely guided, okay, and these dreams and wishes. This plus the Magician, the manifesting that was done, because this plus your Fool card are the major arcanas, which are divinely guided. This brings you to a point where you're able to turn around and face the, you know, the other direction, and see that there are still two cups, and that focusing on, because it is with the walking away, I think I'm getting the sense that there is an ability to walk away from the direction that you've been facing in regards to loss. Why is the Five of Cups here for Gemini? Why is the Five of Cups here? Why is the Five of Cups here? Okay. Okay. So, oh, okay, that one just popped over. So I'm going to take it because it obviously wanted out of the deck. So you got Two of Wands, Ace of Wands, and Queen of Pentacles. So this tells me that I asked why the Five of Cups was here, and potentially this has obviously caused a big rift in your security or your feeling of stability. And I do believe that through this, there is you finally being able to manifest out of this and handle stuff from the past, or the person that's in your life handling stuff from the past, brings about a new beginning, a new passionate, a new life, a new beginning in being able to do something with your life that has been stagnant, and you're able to finally plan and begin to nurture your stability and your security. The Queen of Pentacles is about caring for and watching over her money, her stability, her security, and in moving past and walking away from the loss in the past and healing that brings about a new beginning of being able to take new actions and go a new direction. And he is planning. And And he's, they say that he's holding on to one wand. He's leaving this one behind, and taking this wand, which is still action, but going a different direction. This wand is behind him. And so in healing this, you're going to be able to, find your direction through all of this. I'm going to pull one last card on this. Why is the... Let's see. What is the outcome? What is the outcome for Gemini? Oh, okay, biggie. And what came to mind was you are able to finally break loose from some strings that have been attached, or some loss of focus, of delay, addictions, coping, a way of coping, some toxic behaviors. You're able to break free, because I asked what the outcome is for this. And when you look at the outcome and the overall, you are, and it would be, crossing, you are done with toxic behaviors. No more. No more. You're not going to participate in this, or allow this in your life, or be a part of what the devil dishes out. And you are at a point where you're going to be able to break free from this burden of that you've been carrying, with people or situations. Yeah, look at, again, wands and swords. So that's that Eight of Swords. Well, I started talking about it, but I meant the Eight of Wands. But the Eight of Swords is being trapped in her. She thinks that she's trapped in her mind, and this has just caused this massive burden. The heavy load that has been, happening to you, maybe in September, maybe throughout the summer, has been just, overloaded. It has overloaded you with challenges and things that you've had to really face. This can be karmic for somebody that's had to deal with this, especially with the devil. It's definitely something karmic that is playing out, or that, and it's playing out in October, but the ability to, to finally break free from the devil and those toxic behaviors, because of the fact that you do have this new beginning, that you're being given this new direction. And so this could be you leaving somebody who is toxic that's in your life, or somebody that has brought toxic behaviors into your relationship, or even just things that have happened at work that have been toxic. I mean, when we were talking about this card, the Five of Wands, them all being on the same level, and so this could be very much work and colleagues, conflict between colleagues. You're breaking out of that. You're breaking free from that burden, and you're going to be able to. You've been manifesting this, and you're going to get your wish, and you're going to get your dream, and you're going to get your, you're going to get something that you wished for in October, and it's very much to do with the fact that you can finally get past and walk away and remove yourself from toxicity, or somebody in your life is able to do that, and a relationship, maybe a partner, or a family member, somebody in your life, you all know your situation, and there's going to be manifesting for a brighter, a happier time. And a lot of the conflict and the challenges are in the past. You might be dealing with it somewhat at the beginning of October, but by, the outcome, by the end of October, you are able to, or the person that you are dealing with is able to, say, I've had enough. I'm walking away from it. I don't want to have loss anymore. I don't want any more loss in my life. I don't want to do this anymore. And I want to plan for, to be able to nurture my growth and my stability, my security. And I want a new path on life. I want to either, have somebody in your life who is able to get past all this and provide for you, you both to have a new direction, a new beginning. But you're breaking free. You're getting out of your head. You're unleashing who you are and unbinding yourself from devil energy and toxic behavior. And the star is, proof of that. So I'm going to get you some, actually, I'm going to clarify the star, because I want to give you some positive, some positives besides the fives. I want to know why the star is here. What can we tell Gemini? What is the wish? What is the hope? What is the star for? Why is the star here? What is this about for Gemini? Okay, so girl with a snake, empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable and boundaries. So your wish and hope is to get released from this, or release yourself from these toxic narcissistic behaviors, maybe of somebody in your life. And being able to move past that and finally see beyond that and get out of your head and really recognize what is the manifesting. Where is the Magician? Right here. What is the manifesting that is being done in the month of October? What is the manifesting? Oh, this one popped out. Girl talk, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment and having fun. So again, when I was talking about you were investing in you. Oh, she's cute. I don't know if you can see her. She's cute. You are, sorry, my chair hits the table and makes noises. I said that you were manifesting and putting into you and nurturing you and taking all of this pain, either that you're dealing with or that somebody is bringing to your life, and you're transmuting that pain into manifesting better and manifesting happiness and manifesting being happy. And you're doing this in the month of October by moving on and becoming either, breaking out or breaking away from thought, toxic behaviors or thoughts. But this is a lot of thoughts and actions. So I think that it's both, and there's a lot of it here. And something else that I just thought about is there could be somebody or a realization that there were cups on the more like future side of this read, and this is a lot of that blue color. It's almost like a blue-green type of color, and this could be somebody's heart chakra finally opening and being released from the grip of the devil, because the devil doesn't want heart chakra opening. And if you look, you can see it on the table. Look at how much blue, blues there are, blue and green, right? But you have manifested to break free from this toxicity. Man, I've created quite a mess. Let me give you an advice card, Gemini, to wrap this up. I'm proud of you. I mean, I understand the struggles that have played out. As I said, I'm Gemini in my emotions and moon, so I know I'm familiar with this. But I'm proud of all of you who, you know, who have had to endure, and you took that pain, and instead of retaliating or potentially, you know, like been vindictive, instead of that, you have chosen to transmute it into taking negative, heavy, hurtful, dark energy, and you have turned it around and used it like a magician to better yourself. And that is like the unspeakable. That is amazing that you are able to do that. And that makes me very happy and very excited. You are a magician. You can take, you know, you, or if this is somebody in your life who, you know, if the energy is, you know, somebody else's energy that's doing this, I'm so impressed that there's that level of resource and just ability, to be a gift, to be able to do that, to transmute all of that into empowering yourself. It's just amazing. I mean, could you imagine if the whole world understood that concept within themselves, that they had that? Maybe this is something that you learn in the month of October as well, you know, just how powerful you really are, Gemini. So what advice do you have for Gemini the month of October regarding this? Oh, well, I said starfish, but star ancestor, I guess that's a part of it, right? Somebody's at the beach. I just know it. Somebody's like vacationing at the beach or something. Or maybe you've dealt with a lot of this, you know, while you were vacationing or something. But star ancestor, it says, follow the voice of your soul. Okay, and I'm going to read that real quick to you. Doesn't have numbers, so give me a second. Sorry. Okay, there we go. So heed the messages coming directly from your soul. The star ancestors is a term for extraterrestrial light beings who are dedicated to the healing and growth of the world. These incredible beings are divine embodiments of love who bring wisdom from the higher realms. Often people feel a sense of connectedness when they look up into the night sky and see the stars. I believe that's because they are remembering their starry connections, and those are what this card represents. The star ancestor is reminding you that you have otherworldly support and that your friends from the stars can help you if you are willing to be helped. They can support you in connecting with and following your soul's deepest calling. There is a deeper purpose to your human journey. Not only were you born on purpose, you were born for a purpose. You were born to be a bright light in the world, and there are supporters out there in the universe sending waves of energy to guide you at this time. Information and inspiration that has been coming your way recently is not new information, but memories. Your feelings of being drawn in a particular direction are the awakening of an aspect of your soul. You are being drawn towards a road that will not only light you up, but also help you light up your corner of the world. Continue following the cosmic guidance that is coming your way. And you've done that. You've been able to use that power and the power within you to create this more powerful being and this powerful essence of who you are. And this is going to be huge for you and transformational for you in the month of October. So good job, Gemini. I'm really proud of you. You guys take care, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.